doctor is here, and today we're going to drill a hole in a ceramic sink. Should you hire a professional or just do it yourself? Well, let's find out what it takes. First thing you need to find out, do you have a room there? Go under the sink, take a look how much room you have. Second step is mark where you want to actually drill a hole. This particular one comes with little cover. What I want to do is just check, put it on, and all you can see, here's the little two screws that goes in the bottom here, and that means we need a room for that. So what we do, we place it. I already looked underneath the actual sink. There's plenty of room. So now I need to decide where I want this to be. Me personally, what I think is good to do is to do this and see if it's going to hit another little faucet here. Will it's going to interact? Or maybe I should move slightly to the right. I think it's better when it's a little bit off to the right. And once everything's good, you need a black Sharpie and draw marks around it where you need this to be drilled. It's not needs to be perfect. Don't worry about that. We need to start to mark it so visually you can see where it's going to be. So, and now you need an actual drill bit to drill the hole and makita. With this, you have to be really careful because it gets really hot. The makita itself, drill bit gets really hot. So, and when you start drilling, make sure the drill bit is actually angled. If it's not angled, you're in a big trouble. You can damage the sink, any sink. You can damage or granite. You can make a big damages. Press the button to lock the drill bit, the core bit, and then you want to start with the 3000 RPMs. Not higher, not lower. If you go too low, it will gonna be too slow and it will bump a lot. So this one is real hard to drill because as you can see, the surface is not straight. So it's 100 times more challenging than anything else. If I would be, me personally, homeowner, I would hire a professional to drill it because it's a big responsibility, big sink, expensive, and you don't want to mess up, believe me. Lean, put the elbow against the countertop, grab machine, and then you have a second arm to hold the machine. That way you will create a careful pressure when you need to, and so it's not wobbly. Don't ever start like with elbows in the air. You will mess up big time. So always put elbows. I mean, this one is in the air, but at least one. One of the hardest parts is when you drill through, it goes because you put a pressure and you can smack so hard that you can crack or chip badly. So make sure don't put too much pressure, otherwise you can damage the sink. Would I recommend doing this DIY project? I would say no. Well, unless you're in really construction and you know what you're doing, because you really need a good strength in your arms, proper angle with the core bit. This is just few things. Another thing is core bit costs between about $70 to $100. That's another expense. And let's say you accidentally damage the sink or it cracks. Would you bear another expenses where the sink will cost you $700? Removing plumbing, connecting plumbing about $500. You know, this project can cost you way more money. Hire a professional. Make sure they have a good Google reviews. They've done this job. They have insurance, and those things very important, because if they don't, if they screw up, you will still be responsible to pay all of that. You know, unless you take them to the court. But you know, take your time, do more research, and good luck on your DIY project. Granite Doctor.